Hello, everybody. Welcome to another video. Today we have a very interesting matchup with the Indianapolis Colts in division, and this one would probably be for the lead here. And we have an awkward chance to be tied for the division lead all the way through the division. If the Colts beat us, actually, that wouldn't happen. So it's gonna be tough. It's a very close race for the division right now, and I can't imagine the rest of the league. But obviously, have a few messages here. We have a breakout wide receiver, a breakout running back, and six players ready to negotiate. National focus, which I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I don't know what our national focus is. I think that we can really get ready for that by looking at the team and seeing what we can really improve on. So, obviously, we're waiting for some of these guys to develop and keep growing, but I think some of these guys are going to be gone. Some of these guys are going to be whatever. So, I mean, Lucas Hicks obviously is going to have to start, by the way. I don't know if you guys are on the same page with me on that one. But I mean, I'm definitely on the Lucas Hicks train. He just seems to be a little bit better than Eric Walker, which sounds crazy, but I mean, hey, Christian Harris is playing up three morales to a or to an 85 with three morale, helping him out in that direction. But I mean, I don't really see where we can upgrade, where it's not like a young position. I know you guys are probably like safety, but I mean, don't need it. Maybe a running back could help us. I know it's crazy, but I'm thinking a guard or a tight end or a running back or a receiver or even, I mean, an edge player. We need like another like certified edge, and I'm not willing to kind of wait for that. Um, we just need the I don't know, the position. So outside linebacker looks good, but so do the tackle class. The tackle class looks great. Unfortunately, don't need a tackle, but interior also is a weakness. So I guess we'll view region prospects. I think we can just look at all the prospects right here and look who's towards the top. And I see Tyreek Rogers right here. He doesn't look good. So I think I'll pass on him. Power rusher right here with A pursuit. B block shedding's good, but not quite there. Miles Atkins. If I'm gonna get a guy early and trade up for one, I'm gonna have to get one that actually looks good. I think Paul Owens could be nice. Right here, this guy doesn't look all that bad. Kevin Evans be a fun one to say as well. Jeremy Madden, depending on that finesse moves, looks very solid. So I think that we'll have to just go with edge. I see a lot of intriguing prospects at edge. So defensive end right there will be the focus for the whole class. And then yeah, we have scouts individually on positions that we like and don't like. And then yeah, we obviously have the breakout wide receivers, and then we can actually look at players ready to negotiate. I'm not ready to negotiate with Nico Collins. I have no idea what we're going to do with him. Justin Ross, same deal. Doesn't play that much of a role. Neither of these guys do. I mean, it's whatever. Monty Osgood is still here as well. He's played fine. Brevin Jordan as well. He doesn't play much at all, and I'm sure he's not happy with that. But um, yeah. Also, trade deadline I think is this week. So if you guys don't remember, Kenyon Green has requested a trade in this imaginable world right here. But Kenyon Green, we ended up sitting for Howie Morrison right here, and Kenyon Green has asked for a trade, and so we're gonna try to get some deal done. All right, and kind of a massive trade right here. I know, but I probably wouldn't have ended up, re-signing Brevin Jordan. So instead, we're gonna leave that up to the Eagles to do right there. Upgrade their offense just a little bit more, and their best item was Grant Calcaterra, which is not bad, but you definitely have better for a this year fifth or third, and then a this year sixth as well, and a next year fifth, and we're giving away our this year fourth and next year sixth. So it's really not that bad. And I know we were talking about Kenyon Green and dealing him out in a way, but I think he's next to go. All right, and this kind of isn't logical in all reasons at all. But we're gonna trade the rookie that will never get any play time, P. Simpson. I don't even remember his first name, and Kenyon Green will be out of here. Requested his trade, obviously, and then we give away our next year fourth. We get back a next year fifth and a this year first from the Carolina Panthers. So it's not bad. We just put players to the waste, made a couple of big moves, and we move on like nothing happened. And yes, I was seriously debating whether or not to trade Nico Collins. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with him. I think we'll keep him, though. I don't think that we can make any more moves without it being unrealistic and everything like that. So I think we're pretty much good and set. We are going to need another backup tight end, though. All right, this is definitely going to be a long episode, but now let's look at breakout wide receiver. Just want to say I really love getting involved in whatever. I think it's Jahan Dotson. It is Jahan Dotson. Needs 150 yards. Doable, but we might throw a couple hundred interceptions getting him the ball. But Superstar Dev would be massive on him. And I wouldn't mind sacrificing a game just to get him superstar development. So I did go ahead and I keep him in the slot. Dameon Pierce is really impressing and has a chance to move up to superstar or star development as he is sitting at normal right now. So have a chance with him. And if you guys don't remember last week, we had a couple of players come up big, and Christian Harris was one of them. But another one was Trayvon Diggs. He did make the thumbnail. He was quite the ball hawk. Had 3 interceptions just last week alone. So pretty good stuff. But yeah, I think that we can head into the game now and try to get superstar development and star development for some of our guys. And I think that we're going to try to throw it medium on Stephon Gilmore. I'm not sure exactly who will be matched up. But yeah, Jahan Dotson has a chance, right? And we want to keep going with that chance, keep running with it. And we'll go ahead and start the training. We'll have players to upgrade and injuries that might happen. And hopefully none of them are guys that we need. And so far, none of them. And then on the defensive side, none of them, no injuries. We haven't not taken injuries in a while, so that's pretty good to see. And then yeah, we have some upgrades. Always have upgrades after that. BJ Bowen was someone I signed. I think he's a UDFA. He's good. He's got some stats, and I think that we can upgrade him into pretty much anything we want. Like a receiving back would be fun with him. Um, I don't know. He's not meant to be like the best guy ever on the team or one of the better backup running backs. But I mean, if him and Jerome Ford want to come in and do some damage late in the season, if we don't need the other guys in, then yeah. But yeah, Johnny Atkins here. He is strictly a pass rusher. I'm assuming. Yeah, he isn't that great with anything else. Power moves and pursuit. I mean, just upgrade his power moves until the point that they're at like 80, and then he might be a serviceable backup uh, and a rotational guy. But that's about it. I mean, nothing else other than that. And I think we'll just head into the game now. And everyone getting all fired up, and it'll be Lucas Hicks' first time as a starting quarterback here in this league. And I think he has a chance to do something good, something great. And I mean, I don't see why he doesn't. Lucas Hicks is an absolute stud and a half. And he's going to try to help out his players. Hopefully we're kicking off. We are returning, which is unfortunate. But we'll look to get momentum going early then. That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's okay. And then, yeah, Rashad Curtis will field the kick. We will, I mean, pick kind of the wrong one. We'll go up to the 27, though. So that is good news there. And Lucas Hicks will come onto the field to start for the very first time in his career, his very young career. Yeah, I mean, looking at his season stats, no reason he shouldn't start over a guy like Eric Walker. He's really good. Threw his first interception last week. We're not too worried about that at all. But yeah, Lucas Hicks thought we'd bring him in, give him a chance, and I mean, see what he can do with it. But Dameon Pierce will start off the game. Remember, we are trying to get him up to 100 yards rushing on the game to get him star development and help him kind of develop easier and faster. And yeah, Jahan Dotson is someone that we're going to have to look to target a lot. And we'll go to him for the first time this game for 6 yards. But, I mean, we're starting to get momentum rolling just now. So we're going to see what we can do. And, I mean, we're going to see what we can put together for Mr. Jahan. And Jahan Dotson trying to outrun Stephon Gilmore can't do it. But Lucas Hicks starting off 2-2, 26 yards, had the time in the pocket, ended up deciding to roll out of the pocket. Put Jahan Dotson on a little bit of a crosser underneath. And go to him there. But inaccurate pass. It is expected with the 67 overall. So you can't really, put that on him too much. James Cook into the game. We will go play action with him. Get the linebackers to bite. Try to make a good throw and catch right there, but couldn't quite get it. It'll be 3rd and 10 now, so will be interesting. And I I'm not sure exactly who we'll go to. Rolling out into pressure. Just make a good, okay, good pass breakup. I was hoping he could lob it over uh, Rakicine there, but couldn't quite end up doing just that. But great kick up on its way, and this one looks like it will be good. We'll get 3 points on the board early. And they have Hardwick on their offense. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at their offense. I'm very curious who this quarterback is. It's Joshua Hardwick, second year in the league, 79 overall. Has some speed on him as well. Tremaine Benedict is right here, but Jonathan Taylor, of course, will lead this running back group. Alec Pierce has developed greatly in this, and they actually signed Kenny Golladay. So a big three right there is fine. All physical, big receivers. And at tight end, Jelani Woods. Monster game, by the way, recently. Kylan Granson and Tyler Higbee is new there. And then their offensive line, solid as always. Not great, but solid. And then, yeah, I mean, they've got a couple of studs on their defense, too, that we'll have to look out for. But, yeah, we got to watch out for the QB scramble on this guy, as Christian Harris and Tim Mooney will combine on the tackle right there, trying to get Jonathan Taylor down. But he's almost at 1,000 yards already on the season. That is crazy. It went six. He almost. I mean, man, he was crazy. 16 rushes, 160 something yards is crazy. But we'll use Mr. Kevin Waddle right here and try to create pressure early. Couldn't quite do that. Michael Pittman Jr. beats Derek Stingley Jr. right off the bat, just like that. And Michael Pittman Jr. in real life has not quite been up to expectations, but you can't really expect that with all the quarterback situation and head coaching differences there, of course. And oh my God, thought we had a chance. We're going to lay out Michael Pittman Jr. instead. Gets his second catch. Just too much time for the second-year quarterback, Hardwick. He's just feeling too comfortable in that pocket at home. Of course, we can't let that happen for any longer. Watch the... All right. And then, I mean, it's fine. I was going to say watch the jet sweep. Didn't end up going to it. So, actually ended up running up the gut. But right here, we will try some man coverage and try to figure out this Colts team right here. That one thrown at the ground, targeted, I think, for Kenny Golladay. If I had to guess, I will hop on to Kevin Waddle. I'll use your Kevin Waddle right here. Choosing the best words that I can for this situation. And it is just another catch to Michael Pittman Jr. Finding himself open. Derek Stingley Jr. has quite the task on him already this game. It will be interesting to see. But, yeah, we'll use Tim Mooney here, as it looks like Kevin Waddle won't be into the game. And it'll be a good tackle right there by, I think that is Max Warwick in the inside. It is. Not letting the QB get too far. And we'll use Tim Mooney right here. Try to corrupt the pocket, and I don't know why I swerved around Jonathan Taylor like he was contagious or something. But, man, it's a very simple game plan today. It's stop Jonathan Taylor and then limit the passing. I think that's all we have to do, and I think that can prove to be very tough, as we were saying. Someone just needs to get on Jonathan Taylor right there. Maybe play a little bit more man coverage, but we saw what happened when we played a little bit of man, and we'll try right here. I don't expect the greatest things from it. And Tim Mooney actually almost got the pass deflection right there. I do like that. Took the big stride and tried to get it there, but couldn't quite. We'll use Monty Osgood now and try to stuff the middle. We will try to get him out there. Can we stop Jonathan Taylor from getting in? Perhaps put on a goal line stand. Monty Osgood creating the inside presence as early as he could. But we do have to watch out. He is on a man right there. But Christian Harris isn't quite on the same thing. And Jonathan Taylor will have a walk-in touchdown. We are going to see Jahan Dotson go deep here. I don't expect him to do much with it right there. But, I mean, Devin Duvernay will perhaps bail out someone that needed it. He was almost about to throw an INT, but didn't quite get there. And can we get that to him? We can't. It'll be 3rd and 8 already. We've kind of struggled to do anything so far in this game, and I think that starts with Jahan Dotson in the slot for a difference. It's just not what we're used to, and I don't think I will get used to it. But Lucas Hicks will roll out with his 80 or something speed. DeForest Buckner's even catching up, but will get out of bounds. Goes for 30 yards right there. Imagine that was Eric Walker. That one actually might have been housed. Might have been a house call right there. We will go play action to Dameon Pierce and keep rolling out and try to hit Jahan Dotson, who does bring that one in. It was a little bit of a lob throw right there, but that's fine. Fake right, go left, get some blockers out in front. Couldn't really do much there, but Dameon Pierce goes for 3 yards, averaging 5 on his first 2 carries. Not the bad thing right there. Not a bad thing, not the bad thing. Do have to watch out. Jahan Dotson is kind of on a lockdown corner. Will find Nico Collins, though, who will not catch the ball. I don't know what that was about right there. It looked like he had enough space, but didn't actually have enough space. And find ourselves in a very interesting sort of predicament. And we'll go for Jahan Dotson. He catches it. Jahan Dotson made a great catch in the end zone, and that's just more yards. And so, yeah, we're going to try a new look on defense here. Try to establish this whole not zone, but man look right here. And yeah, this is going to be a huge one from Jonathan Taylor. I struggled to get over there with Christian Harris. I'm struggling on the user right now. I'm not sure why, but I'll have to figure that one out. But first run on, or I guess the first go on this man coverage right here was not that great. And Christian Harris going to try to come up and make a huge hit. There's a fumble. It's on the ground. Eric Thompson able to pick this one up. The rookie safety finds himself in the right place and the right time, getting himself a little bit of credit right there. Good play, and that's what we've been able to do all season long, is just create these opportunities using turnovers. And I think that it is Dameon Pierce's time to shine. So we'll try to get him a little bit more involved, as we can say here. And who is that right there? I have no idea who's making that tackle. Alexander on a good one, I guess. We do have to watch out running towards DeForest Buckner. Is very good at rushing the passer, but can also stop the run on a dime. And Dameon Pierce will try to get outside, maybe break a tackle right there, but couldn't quite. But Dameon Pierce does get the first down. Do what we're looking for. And speaking of what we're looking for, might look for Jahan Dotson here on this corner route. And coming down with a great catch. Couldn't quite. It was out of bounds, but it was a good try. I think he still came down with it. So, yeah, I mean, we'll look to just complete the pass right here. And it will be to Nico Collins, who actually ends up dropping it. So it looked like a 3rd and very easy to a 3rd and 10, which could be a little bit more tough than we'd like. But, I mean, maybe Nico Collins will be there for us a little bit early right here. And do have him. And do have a strike. Doesn't drop this one. Finds him, like, right there. Lucas Hicks starting off, I mean, with plenty of incompletions, of course. But, I mean, he's been good so far, delivering under pressure and through the tough times. And Dameon Pierce I'm pretty sure we need 1 touchdown with him. Could need 2. I'm not sure. I think that we could go for the touchdowns instead of the yards and just focus on trying to get Jahan Dotson to get there a little bit easier. And Dameon Pierce is going to fight for the yards. Couldn't quite get there. Use this just so they come out in a little bit less of like a jumbo package. But Dameon Pierce straight into the end zone. That could be star development for him, but he might need 1 touchdown. He might need another touchdown. And yeah, just like that, we turn a turnover into points and a 10-point lead. So we are in a good place. We do kick off to them after the half, of course. And Tyler Higbee here will make that catch. I think they did have some interest in Brevin Jordan, but obviously didn't need that. And we'll try to get some people to crash down. What was that right there? That was very strange. But Jonathan Taylor is very close to being in the zone if he isn't already in the zone now. It probably needs, 1 more rush of 10-plus yards, and we could definitely expect that. He has been a beast here in this one. I mean, I'm struggling right now on the user for sure. I can definitely be a lot better than this. And we've seen it. But obviously not right now. We'll go ahead and adjust the line at the last second, trying to get out and around this stuff. Eric Thompson almost took the wrong way right there. And is that a 10-yard run? If it is, it isn't. Luckily, we aren't quite in trouble yet. It does get freight trained, so that does get a little bit tough for us for sure. And Alec Pierce will... or is that Kevin Waddle that came up and made that tackle? I think that was Christian Harris. I'm almost 100% sure. and we'll use his, what was it, deflator BOGO? I can't remember what it was, but just a little bit something extra right there. CJ Gardner-Johnson almost came away with one. That would have been a fun one right there. And I remember what I forgot to do. It felt too easy. I forgot to set the game day goals and stuff like that. So don't have the whatever. But we also have to watch out for the run right here as well. Could be lethal. And Kevin Waddle, I thought someone else came up and took care of that one. Obviously did not. Ran away from that one. So Tyler Higbee, 4 catches, 24 yards. Six per catch right there. And trying to get there, Kevin Waddle. I mean, it's just so hard to stop a guy like Jonathan Taylor. 9 rushes, 82 yards. It's not ideal for us on defense. That's not what we want to see these guys do. I don't really know what else to say on that matter. But definitely going to stick back in our zone look. We've stopped the run a little bit better than when we were in man. And it'll be a designed screen, but Jonathan Taylor could not get ahead of the ball right there. And therefore it comes up incomplete. I'm going to try to play a little bit more of the run right here if they decided to run it. And Jonathan Taylor wide open underneath. We'll call a timeout. We need some time. Hopefully they don't chew too much of it. That was a tongue twister right there. And 4th and 1. They will settle for their points. Understandably so. They get the ball back after the half. Considering we don't score, that could be a good call. But if we score, they can be in a little bit more trouble than they would if they scored the touchdown here. So, I don't know. And just picked up some easy yards right there with Tyler Higbee. Won't be the case right here. We'll go for Devin Duvernay in the middle of the field with his quick and electric step. Go forward a little bit more. I do not like this play for Jahan Dotson yards, but I'm not too worried about that right now. We will go to him. I tried to just lob one up. It was okay if it ended up in an incompletion, but I didn't expect 2 bodies to be around him. I thought that maybe he would have had a chance to be on his own. I accidentally picked the same formation and play. So, no bueno for us, for sure. And, I mean, someone needs to do something somewhere. Lucas Hicks gets up the side of the field right there for another 7 yards, and we'll try to do something here. I'm not sure quite what we'll try to do. Maybe run the ball. I just don't like having to... I mean, we can run the ball left, call a timeout. I guess we might not even... Okay, yeah, we're going to have to call a timeout here, go over our options. Do we go for it here? I think we could go for it here. They want us to, for sure. And it'll be like against a jumbo look, like a goal line defense right here. And that's okay. They won't be able to stop it right here. Dameon Pierce moves up the field. And, oh, yes, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. 1, it's a good player getting hurt. 2, it stops the clock after a run. That is absolutely massive. Underneath, we'll go for the check down, and Jahan Dotson will get up the field. I'm curious what his yards are at, honestly. He's got to be close to a little bit of a goal here. And we'll go to him again. Look for the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. That's our last timeout. I'm not too worried about it. Do we try a run? That sounds crazy. But do we try a run? Or perhaps a Jahan Dotson fade, but couldn't get either of them. I think I'll just end up throwing this one out. I saw Trey McBride at the last second. I saw the blue field. The end zone was blue right ahead of him, and it actually was wide open. But Jahan Dotson, man coverage once again on the boundary. I'm going to try to get it a little bit better. Right there, couldn't quite get it. It's 4th and 2 now. I think that we're too deep into this right here. I think we're going to have to get the points. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think we're going to have to get the points. I think that I like this play, but I'm not sure who'd get open. And it's actually intercepted. Oh my god. Who is this Alexander kid that's so fucking good that can just read about anything? We do have to watch out for the run right here, but also the pass for sure. And Christian Harris in the backfield immediately, but 2 other guys were, but couldn't quite stop it. That is so unfortunate. Definitely could have come away with points there. I should have known to just take the points. I needed to learn my lesson. I'm a little bit of an eager coach, perhaps Brandon Staley style. But we'll see what the other teams are up to at halftime. And in Tennessee with Green Bay, Carson Wentz throwing for a good game right there. Gabe Davis was insane. Derrick Henry was really good. T. Higgins was even better. That's crazy right there. Those stats are nuts. Los Angeles in Arizona, Kyler Murray. This one almost at halftime. Javion Hawkins is their starting running back. Not ideal. Matt Stafford is okay. Cooper Kupp, Booper Bupp doing whatever he does. I don't care. But in Jacksonville, Minnesota, finally getting some warm weather. Trevor Lawrence throwing for a great game. Jalen Hurts was not able to do nothing. Justin Jefferson was okay. Christian Kirk had a hell of a game. Both of Trevor Lawrence's touchdowns went straight to Christian Kirk. And yeah, we'll be back to our game. And kicking off to this Indianapolis team who we have a chance to beat. I mean, we have to beat them. They are our division opponents. And we'll try to do our best to fend them off. So far, it's been a good start to the game. Perhaps we force another turnover that helps us, whether it's a forced fumble or whatnot. But JT, he's a force on the ground for sure. We'll try to stop him before he gets too good, before he gets start rolling again in this second half, which cannot happen. I cannot emphasize that enough. That cannot happen. We cannot see him break off any big ones, and Christian Harris will do a good job containing that one right there. And yeah, right here we're trying to bunch up the middle, bring in blitzers, and trying to do whatever we can to perhaps get this one and this one out quick. Kenny Golladay, wrong way. I keep saying perhaps for some reason, but it is a bad play, and we will take the punt. I'll easily take this 4th and 1. I would also punt it on this play and situation if I were them. Rashad Curtis will get a chance to return this one here. Just bring it across the sideline, bud. Don't do too much. Up to the 26. Rashad Curtis. Been kind of a bright spot early for us, for sure. In the return game, he's been good. He's been doing good stuff. Not anything great, but good. And we will go play action here. Roll out across. Look for Jahan Dotson underneath. Still comes down with it. 4 yards is 4 yards. We'll run the ball now, though, with Dameon Pierce. And everyone sheds inside. Oh, my goodness. Dameon Pierce, I mean, so far, nothing has really looked bad. That's for sure. Okay, we are in coach suggestions. I was just making sure. And James Cook hasn't really played the role that he did last game, and that's for sure. Do we try it? We try it. No, okay, just because he has a superstar ability doesn't mean he can do that whack shit. It's just dumb as fuck, this game. That's why I turned him off to start the franchise. I had superstar abilities often and stuff, because that's just not realistic at all. That's zero realism. He's out of position, so leave it that way. It's not like just because he's a superstar, he can jump in front and make 5 yards in a second. A millisecond, even. It's dumb. It's really dumb. I think that the game needs to fix that right there. Maybe they're a superstar and they do a few things better than other people. And Eric Thompson will lay out Jonathan Taylor before he gets another 10-yard run. And all I'm trying to say is the game needs to get better in that source. Or give me next gen. Dude, if you give me next gen on a $1,000 computer, I'm not going to go out and buy a damn PS5 for next gen. Sorry for the little miniature rant right here, but I'm not buying another gadget, a console, just to get the same shit. It's not happening. Kevin Waddle coming up with a big one right there. I don't know. Madden and EA needs to work on something. I mean, give next gen to whatever. Give next gen to PCs, because they already spent thousands of dollars on a damn PC, and then to not give them next gen is just cheap as hell. I hate it, but it's whatever, I guess. You know, can't win them all. And yeah, Kevin Waddle gonna try to come over and make a big hit. This defense has been atrocious. Our defense has been awful all game long, all season long. Whenever it comes to stopping the pass or even the run against a good running back, we are awful. We do not deserve any human rights. And Christian Harris, I almost reversed field in time. And we can't get to the quarterback, and that's some of it. We should have had the quarterback under pressure right there. And Zach Terrell has underperformed for sure this season. Started off hot, did well, but couldn't quite get there. And this one, of course, will go to the star running back, Jonathan Taylor. 15 rushes, 111 yards, and a touchdown. A unit. We are normally good against the run, but what can I say against a guy like him? I mean, that is so tough to guard against, and Tyler Higbee will find himself open. 3rd and 4, we're going to look to stop him here. If it isn't here, it's nowhere. Try the blitz right here. Try to play like, I'm going to play like the middle zone right here, and find Michael Pittman Jr. wide open every time. Derek Stingley Jr. just lets him have that inside shade every time, and it's just so dumb. I mean, that's even a thing. I'm watching the run right here. It isn't a run, and Jonathan Taylor, Trayvon Diggs actually had a chance on the ball. Tyler Higbee blocking him out, though. Pretty much boxing him out. Couldn't quite do much. Tim Mooney, I will run at the running back with here. Couldn't quite get there because the run block is boosted as hell. And I'm starting to get a little scared of Jahan Dotson's challenge. I'm not sure if we can quite get there. I think that's something that we have to focus on here. But 3rd and 5, talking about focus, we're going to need to focus up big time and get someone after the quarterback. I pressed right stick. I did. I pressed it 3 individual times, and no one ran after Mr. Hardwick. All right, 2nd and 7. We're going to need something done. Jahan Dotson's only at 93 yards. We're going to have to do a little something extra right here. And I think that starts with this right here. Oh my God, what a catch, Nico Collins. To think I wanted to trade this man. Oh my Lord, that is an unhumane catch right there. That is crazy. We just seen some of the best things I've ever seen, and he'll have a chance to do it again. It's a little bit overthrown. Good try there, but man, wow. That was something just wow. That's all I can say about that. Try to get this one out to AJ Long and all of his acceleration. Put into that play right there. And we're just using everybody else except Jahan Dotson, which is, I mean, kind of whatever. We'll give him a chance right here. Go up and make a play. Couldn't quite get there. We tried, though. We definitely tried. And we will miss Jahan Dotson on this play right here. So, man, whatever. I guess we can try. Get it out to AJ Long. Full steam ahead. Gets up. I mean, that's another however many yards. End of the 3rd quarter now. Lucas Hicks has thrown the ball pretty good. I'm not going to say that he's been everything I've ever dreamed of, but definitely has been good. And Jahan Dotson right here coming across. There will be a flag here. It'll most likely be holding on the offense every time we do something good. It is not. It's roughing the passer. Wonderful. Good call right there on one of the auto-generated guys. But we will have Jahan Dotson out of the backfield, which means he's probably manned up with Shaq Leonard, which is not good. And can we get a block? Jahan Dotson upfield. Another touchdown. I think that's number 2. We only need 3 from Jahan, I think. I could be wrong, though. But I think. And he's just that much closer to getting superstar development. So another drive like that, we might find ourselves with superstar development, Jahan Dotson. And back on this atrocious defense now, we'll try to, I guess, fend against the run, which we have struggled to do all game long, as you guys can see by the thing. But takeaways, yeah. We have been the best at turning the ball over, or I guess getting turnovers by the other team. And today we've gotten only 1, which is very rare. Normally we've seen like an interception or something by now. And Zach Terrell and Christian Harris will combine for that one. Christian Harris in the backfield immediately. They've been 2 great players, Kevin Waldle and Christian Harris. Zach Terrell, not that much of an impact for us so far, but, I mean, oh, it's a QB draw. They will be brought down before the first down. Zach Terrell, who is that? Madubuike. Great play. Great play, Madubuike. We will go ahead and start the drive here. No! Oh my God, Jahan Dotson is a man of God, right? But oh my God. I did not mean for him to keep running that way. We are 20 yards off of the goal with our guy Jahan Dotson, but the only thing we can't do right now is get too greedy, and that's kind of what was happening, or about to. And Devin Duvernay, this one overthrown, thank God. Right as I hit the button to throw to them, they start running towards the defender when they're wide open beforehand. 2nd and 10, we might want to give this one to like James Cook. I understand that, but it's not happening. and rolling out. We'll try to get Jahan Dotson. He got both feet in bounds. What do you mean? I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. He got both feet in bounds. Trust me. I don't know if he actually did, but just say that, to let people know. Try to get upfield with Lucas Hicks. Couldn't quite get there, but we are in a conversion spot. How long would the field goal be, though? It'd be 57. I don't know if the wind's with us on this side, but I think that we can go for this comfortably. Right here, we have seen it before. Obviously, I'm going to the screen. You guys already know the deal, but I see a lane up the middle. James Cook's speed. He hasn't been used all game long, and this is what he can bring to the team. Moving upfield there for 22 yards on his only carry, his lone carry of the game. And, yeah, Jahan Dotson, I mean, if he can burn his man, and I can throw like an outside shade to him, which we will do, can he go up and make that play? He can. There's 3. It's a triple coverage right there. That's crazy. What's Jahan Dotson doing on this play? I don't like where he's at, so I will just throw the screen out in front. And Dameon Pierce will have to get past Shaq Leonard and Julian Blackmon. Mean guys on this defense. And we can't quite get past them, but we'll go back to coach suggestions. Go level sail. And might look for, I'd say, Jahan Dotson. Or even a James Cook run would be, useful right here. Back up that side. He won't quite get it. It's 4th and inches. Call this, consider it in, dude. This is like basically 10 times out of 10. I'm taking it down because you already know what I'm doing. I'm giving my guy, Jahan Dotson, his 3rd touchdown of the game. No doubt in my mind will he get this for sure. Not on this play, though. And go up. Oh, my God, Jahan Dotson. Holy crap. I was scared of another interception, but I had to let it go. I promised Jahan Dotson. I said, no doubt in my mind. And what did I say and what happened? All right. Jahan Dotson is superstar development now. 3 touchdowns, damn near 150 yards, and I'm guessing on like 12 receptions. But we leaned on him hard today. And look at the result. We're up 2 touchdowns. We're up 2 scores. With 4 minutes left, we have, nothing to lose here. We're up 2 scores. If we let them score, it'll be our downfall. But Christian Harris allowing that reception to Higbee is crazy. We have actually contained the pass better than we've seen from our team in a while. All things considered, we've been very good. It's just the run that we have not fared well against. And Kevin Waddle trying to tackle Jonathan Taylor won't happen all that easy. 3 minutes left. They're killing time like no other. They are not using timeouts, not going hurry up. They are literally just letting that clock flow. And Kevin Waddle needs to get there before a 10-yard run happens, but it happened. No, it didn't. They're going to call it no. They're going to say no, which is crazy, but they're going to call no. That's good. Kevin Waddle and Christian Harris will try to shoot the A-gaps here and try. Oh, that was pass interference on us, but I don't think we care too much if they don't call it. I think that is a fair go. Can I get on a damn linebacker? I'm blitzing here. Little did they know. It's a screen. Christian Harris going to try to get out there. Hit the guy out of bounds, Riddick. Hardwick throwing for just 174 yards is good compared to other games that we've had this season. They've been very bad, but you can still tell they're throwing the ball at will on this team, and that is not something I take a lot of pride in. Derek Stingley Jr. over there. Why did Jeff Okudah overrun that? I go on to the guy, and I want to go straight. So I go straight towards the receiver, and then he goes like this. He peels off and goes over him. Like, why? It's a Kenny Golladay touchdown, and just like that, the Indianapolis Colts are back in it with just 2 minutes left. Try to run the ball effectively on our next drive. All right, coming off that 2-minute warning, we're going to have to start getting their timeouts down for sure. And if we can still run the ball effectively, Howie Morrison moves up the field good enough. And then, yeah, timeout off the board already for Indianapolis. And what we've got to do, we've got to hand it to them. We've got to say that, this is basically the most hard-fought game that we've had this season that's been this close with the division opponent. We'll go straight to Dameon Pierce. We're going to trust him to get the extra yards after the catch. We will peel another timeout off, but I know we're super deep in our own territory right now, but I'm literally considering going for this. We've been so automatic with 4th downs. I'm going to see what they come out in. We'll go with the screen pass again, of course. and see what they come out in. And, I mean, sure, I'm going to go for it. No way. That is all CPU based. That is what I'm telling you. We had the block. Watch this. Watch this shit. Dude, that is so unbelievable. It was free all day long. Watch. Why double team number 90 right here? What is this? Why double team that and then not move over to Okereke? That is just the stupidest, most predetermined shit in the game ever. I can't believe that just happened. We're going to have to stop the Indianapolis Colts one way or the other, and I think that we do that this way. Tackling them inbounds, forcing a hurry up, forcing something out of this team. And Tyler Higbee was wide open. Still is. Christian Harris needs to get up there. And yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. We're going to need something, a miracle to happen. Definitely should not have gone for it. But, I mean, what other choice did we have? Can we make him fumble? No, it'll be a conservative tackle from behind. They're wasting time, which means if they score, we have no chance at getting back at them. And I'm going to step up here and hit the quarterback. We have a turnover. We have a Christian Harris recovery. We might have a Christian Harris return for a touchdown as well to seal the deal, to end the game, to win the game. It'll be Christian Harris into the end zone, rolling on his back up onto his feet. He's been a difference maker all season long. Christian Harris and Kevin Waddle. Perhaps Christian Harris has more touchdowns than anyone on the team. I wouldn't doubt it. He's been in the end zone more than anyone I've ever seen in a whole season in just the first, however many games we're in. So, ridiculous stuff here. We will punt, and that was crazy right there. Too big of a risk. I'm never going for it like that again because I know how the game will react. Something that shouldn't happen definitely happened for a reason. It's because they want the damn CPU to win every single time on all Madden. Something that's been there all season long. Something that would happen 10 times out of 10 unless you're on fourth down, of course. So, yeah, Christian Harris, we're going to use Deflator on his dumbass. Somehow turned into a conservative tackle on Riddick. I'm not sure how. They will use their timeout. I think there's 20 seconds left on the clock, if that. And, yeah, 14 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to have to play really deep right here. I will use C.J. Gardner-Johnson and just peel down. And perhaps get the interception. No, Tyler Higbee comes up and absolutely just jumps on him. And this is the right call right here. Finally, 3-man deep whenever we need it. We have two slow-ass guys, from Barone McKinley and Eric Thompson. One has 64 or 84 speed, and one has 88, so that's rough. But that'll be the end of the game, and I think we'll look at the stats. So yeah, player stats will look like this. Lucas Hicks went 21 of 39, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Very, very good stuff compared to what we saw with Eric Walker. Dameon Pierce was exceptional on the ground, 12 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown was good. James Cook, when he got the ball, was very good, of course. And then receiving, obviously, right? But Jahan Dotson went 12 catches, 137 yards, 3 touchdowns. Should have superstar development with the 3 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure that was the goal. And then Dameon Pierce also had that 1 touchdown. So I'm not all sure how that would really play out. Exactly. But I think we have superstar development for both guys. Or star development and superstar. I think we have upgraded development traits for both guys. With the 1 touchdown from Dameon Pierce. I think that was enough. And if not, it's not too big of a worry. I think that we can easily rush for however much we need for star development this season. And Lucas Hicks finally has an upgrade. And we've seen him good under pressure and everything like that. So I think that we'll just upgrade the accuracies using Field General Upgrade right here. We'll go up accuracy mid and short. And yeah, deep accuracy probably needs to go up a little bit more. But kind of a conservative guy, 86 throw power. I can't say he's our future, but right now he's exactly what we need until we can upgrade a guy like Eric Walker enough to the point where he's really good and whatnot. What I tell you, Coach, is one of the best players on the team. And yeah, Jahan Dotson is now a superstar development trait. And, I mean, he upgrades faster. He gets abilities now and whatnot. And then breakout player. Yeah, so I'm not sure if he got it. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'm not sure what you do to get it. 100 yards and I think maybe 2 touchdowns. But, yeah, it didn't go up. But Jahan Dotson did. Jahan Dotson, 83 overall, close to another upgrade. And has Matchup Nightmare. I like Matchup Nightmare a lot. Reach for it's good. I think that we can run off Elite would also be really good with our sort of thing, our sort of scheme. And yeah, Jahan Dotson's finally developing into kind of his own, but Matchup Nightmare would probably be our look. Receivers with disability make sure for cuts and when covered by linebackers and linemen. I like that, especially if we can keep him in the slot in the role he was playing this game to carry the offense. I think that'd be great. But route running is great. Release is awesome. I mean, release could definitely use work, but 94 acceleration, 91 catch, 91 or 88 catch in traffic is good. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I might end up just doing this and then leaving it at that, but moving Justin Ross up to that wide receiver 3 spot. I think he could be a little bit better than Devin Duvernay, who will play the wide receiver 4 spot, and then Rashad Curtis here as well. And yeah, we didn't see barely any Justin Ross at all. And Don Reedy will go back to the rush right end spot after Shepard's very bad showing. And then, yeah, all these guys. Tim Mooney's dev trait is been shown. I'm not sure. I think he's, yeah, star development. But we also have a few other guys that we're waiting to see on. And Eric Walker, it's a bummer the position that he's in right now. But Lucas Hicks at a 66 overall is playing significantly better football than Eric Walker. I think that is just fair to say. We'll look at his stats and season stats. So passing yards in the first 2 games obviously were it wasn't everything. And then 267 and then 81. But then look at these right here. These interceptions. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, so these, my bad. These were all like simulated because I had to redo the franchise. If you guys don't know anything about that, go back and watch the episodes. But when he's been playing, it's been 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 2 interceptions, 1 interception. It's just not a good look, right? And so I tend not to focus on the bad and like that sort of deal, but I think that it just had to happen. I think that he had to get benched. I think that's where it all starts for him. He needs to develop a little bit more before he sees the field, and I think that Lucas Hicks, the other rookie quarterback, is just doing a lot better job with the team, and I think that is very safe to say that for sure. Lucas Hicks, when he's been in, 6-2 right here. Completion percentage is a little bit worse than Eric Walker's, but I mean, it's just so good. I want to see the average yards per game right here. Okay, so I mean, it's not accurate because of what everything else is going on. But Dameon Pierce at the halfway mark is 600 yards. James Cook at 258. And then receiving, Jahan Dotson leads the team with 620 with back-to-back great performances. Nico Collins not far behind. James Cook here as well has like 500 scrimmage yards. So you might see 1,000 scrimmage yards from both of our running backs this season. And that kind of put us in a good place for game plans in the future. Do have a weekly award. This was from last season. I forgot about that. Or last week. And go ahead and advance the week. Sorry for the longer episode, right? I've been recording for 1 hour and 7 minutes, so this is definitely going to be a longer one. But we got a lot of stuff to dive into. And we actually don't have weekly awards. I was expecting to see the 3 touchdown performance up, but obviously didn't. But yeah, we have a lot to look forward to. Another division matchup with the Tennessee Titans. So another very important one. We have to go against Derrick Henry, who has been a single man army against us. So that'll be it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. It helps out a lot with the algorithm and just overall self-esteem, morale, everything else like that. And yeah, make sure to leave a subscribe. We're going for 300 by the end of the year, which is crazy to say. I was at like 30 2 weeks ago, and now we're going for 300 by the end of the year. We got, what, 30, 20 something days? So, 29 days. So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to come back and watch the whole series. I put it in a playlist in the thing, especially if you watched till now, this far into the video. I do appreciate it way, way, way too much. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.